Worship. Worship to me is more than just coming to church and singing a few hymns. It's more than just lifting our hands and saying amen. It's more than just a worship band. It's more than a song, a melody, a beat on a drum. It's more than a guitar strum. It's more than a feeling of something we do when we're in the mood. You see, worship in its most simplest form is a lifestyle. Finding the Creator and no more living buck wild. Worship is worship. In other words, a war cry. No longer do I fear what once caused fright. Worship becomes my strength in the midst of a fight. Worship is my battle cry. Worship is my strength in the midst of a storm. It's my anchor when I'm just holding on. It's encouragement when I feel I can't go on, and so on. You see, we're called to worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. We're called to bow down to submission, give our full attention to the one true King. But if we keep it real, how many things in this life are we worshiping? Worship is inward. It has to do with the mind and heart. So if worship is a struggle, you know where to start. When we worship, we affirm a deep personal commitment. Worship is the furthest thing from religion. Religion is tradition, much like a ritual. They sing, they clap, but far from being spiritual. Worship is based on a revelation of the Creator, the Savior, an intimate relationship. Many people come to God's house claiming to worship, but are faking it. Maybe it's entertainment that's replaced it. Whatever it is, the King's kids need to reclaim it before the rocks cry out and start singing praises. True worship is much more than lights, beams, teams, and stage shows. What good is all that if the God of the universe ain't moved by all that? You see, when I think of worship, I can't help but think of how He loved us when we was still living a life that was worthy of hell. Yet He walked the road that none of us could walk, endured the cross, and did it all for us. Worship is more than just showing up, giving God a good performance. It's bowing down to the one who turned our life around. Now is the time to come back to the very heart of what worship is and what it was. Simply because He loved us when we was far off, He deserves everything we got. From our time, our money, our energy. This was a spoken word for Fros'T on what worship means to me.